Modeling addition of integers with zips and with bingo chips. The bingo chips will be important for us. So in the zip game, in the Zip Zero Zilch game, these two pairs formed a zip because they are additive inverses. If you add them together, 6 and -6, you will get 0. Now we can model this on a number line. I'm not a big fan of number line modeling, but it's something important to know. It's one of these things you have to know in math. So the way you do it is you start at 0. I've got +6. I'm going to take black as my positive numbers, and I go 6 spaces to the right. So I'm showing, like the bar models, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, +6. Then, from where I stopped, which is +6, I add a -6. Negatives go to the left, so there's my -6. I end up right here at 0. Now, you might be wondering why. It'll make sense with the next model. So on the next model, does this pair form a zip? No. You would have 3 more blacks than reds. Are they opposites? No, they're not additive inverses. They don't add up to form 0. The way you'd model this is you still start at 0. And since we started with +8, I'm going to go 8 spaces to the right. There we go. So I've got the number +8. Now from where I ended up, I'm going to add a -5. So -5, that would be going to the left, or I can just put -5 on top of this, 5 spaces to the left. I end up at +3. Now here I'm showing that there are 1, 2, 3 more positives than there are negatives. So +8 plus -5, +8 plus -5 gives me +3. Now personally, I like the bingo chips much better. Modeling of integers, they call them algebra tiles. That's what the math term is, but I use bingo chips. So I'm going to choose, again, black for positive. Actually, we're using green in class, so I'm going to choose green for my positive. The way you'd model this, 3 positives and 4 positives. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see that the answer is a +7. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positives. +1 plus +3, 1, 2, 3. You can see the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4 positives. Count them up. +2 plus +4, 5, 6. I can't fit them. 7. I can see the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. +9. +5 plus +2. You can see that the answer is +7. Now I know this is simple. You've been counting on your fingers like this for years. Count 3 fingers plus 4 fingers. How many do I have? 7. But it's with negatives that this actually makes some more sense. Now write a rule for adding 2 positive integers together. You just add the absolute value of the 2 numbers, the answer will be positive. A positive plus a positive will be a positive because you've got positives and you're just getting more positives to put together with them. Okay, -2 plus -5. I'm going to show this with red. So I've got 2 negatives and another 5 negatives. So what's my answer? I can see the answer right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 chips, and those are negative chips. So my answer is -7. If you thought a negative plus a negative is a positive, that's not true. A negative times a negative is a positive, but a negative plus a negative will be a negative because you're adding more negatives. You've got negative numbers. You add more negative numbers. All you have there are negative numbers. So I could take -3 and -1, and I can see that there are 4 negatives there. My answer would be -4. I've got -4 and -2. I can see there are 6 negatives. My answer is -6. I've got 6 negatives and 1 negative. Answer is -7. That's as far as we got in class today on that, so that's where I'm going to stop.